Well, the debate about nuclear not only relates to energy, but weapons too. And here's something you may not know. The fact that U.S. allies in Europe, 5 countries actually, store U.S. nuclear bombs. They were put there during the Cold War. Now, Turkey is the only country on that list which does not even have its own nuclear programs, neither energy nor military. And with relations between Washington and Ankara seemingly entering a cold phase, there's now a lot of speculation regarding the future of American nukes in Turkey. RT's Alexey Yaroshevsky explains.
In the 1960s, at the height of Cold War and following the Cuban Missile Crisis, the U.S. placed almost 200 nuclear bombs on Allied bases in Europe as a deterrent for the Soviet nuclear capabilities. The Cold War is believed to be gone now, but mankind's most destructive weapons are still there. And the largest stockpile is at Incirlik U.S. Air Base in Turkey, some 100 miles from the Syrian border. There are no official numbers as to how many nuclear warheads are there, but different estimates suggest that facility has 25 underground vaults, each able to carry up to 4 bombs. It is believed that at least half of them are filled, meaning that there are at least 50 B-61 thermonuclear bombs stored there. This is United States' largest stockpile in Europe, more than a quarter of its total nuclear arsenal in the old world. As I've said, the initial goal of placing the nukes there, the Cold War, has been irrelevant for the last 3 decades, or at least we are led to believe that. That's why some European countries carrying U.S. nuclear stockpiles, including Germany, have been rallying to have the nukes removed. Not Turkey, though. From Ankara's perspective, it feels safer having American A-bombs on its soil, especially considering new challenges to global security, the biggest of them being ISIS operating in its backyard. But here comes the unexpected twist. 2 days ago, the Wall Street Journal reported that Obama had turned down an official meeting with Turkey's leader Erdogan during, ironically, a nuclear summit in Washington, D.C. this month. Now, a lot of pundits in Europe began speculating whether the cold spell in relations may lead to U.S. pulling out of its nuclear arsenal from Turkey and in turn spurn Ankara to develop its own nuclear weapons program. Such notions are not entirely baseless. Last year, national interest broke down in detail why Turkey may be on the path to its own nukes, from aggressively pursuing nuclear energy program to publicly stating intention to upgrade its army's missiles from mid-range to long-range. Combine the two, put them in a mixer, and there you go. And on top of that, Turkey as a U.S. ally has never been on the list of usual suspects like Iran and North Korea. But here comes another side of the coin. Remember the first months of Obama's presidency when he traveled to Prague and made this historic speech.
So today, I state clearly and with conviction America's commitment to seek the peace and security of a world without nuclear weapons.
Well, the U.S. president has been criticized a lot for not keeping initial promises, and this may easily be one of them. In 2010, DOD's nuclear posture review was quoted by, guess who, then Secretary of State Hillary Clinton, that U.S. development of new U.S. nuclear weapons and new missions and capabilities for existing weapons was ruled out. Last year, however, DOD made no secret of its plans to upgrade U.S. nukes in Europe, an $8 billion plan expected to be fully implemented by the year 2024, basically replacing obsolete 1960s B-61 bombs with newer, capable versions, in a nutshell turning useless bombs into usable. The two words usable and bombs, which Obama himself said should not be used in the same context for the sake of preserving humanity. Alexey Yaroshevsky, RT, reporting from Washington, D.C.